Hello, welcome to our Clinical Immersion 1 course. I am the course coordinator, Brooke Lakin, and I wanted to just give you a little tutorial of how our Canvas site is set up so you will know how to find assignments, modules, faculty information, and to give you a little instruction on where to find your first virtual simulation. So on our first page, we have our welcome to the site. And then we have linked here. I tried to link everything so that it's one click. We have our course syllabus and we also have our faculty pages. So as the faculty are getting information from managers and different facilities that we're going to be taking you to for clinical, they will start to add their information here. So this is where you'll find that information. It'll be linked on their page along with some bio information if they've added that, the greatest way to contact them, and that'll all be there. We also have down here any technical problems. Mine may look a little different than yours, but for the most part it's the same. For your modules, if you'll come over to the side and click modules, it will take you to the different assignments. So I'm still adding, but I've published to get you pretty much through the whole month of September and through your assisted living assignment. So the first assignment that you're actually going to have is a virtual simulation. This is the patient's name, which you will find in your content on your point course, the Course Point Plus that you've gotten for the lab skills book, and I'll show you that in just a second. So how these are set up, you have the module, which is the assignment. So you have virtual simulation. You have 3 of those. You will have an assignment for Lab 1. So when you click into Lab 1, and this goes for Lab 1 through 4, you have an introduction to the lab, the resources that you'll need, and then you have an overview of our topics that we're going to cover in that lab. Also the objectives for learning for the lab time. And then here's where you have your preparation work. So you have your readings to do, and this is found in the Taylor's Clinical Skills Nursing Book, edition 5. So it's the 5th edition. It's also linked in your Course Point Plus, and it also has the virtual sim. So it's all in there, and I'll show you really quickly how to access that. So here's your reading for the pages. Then you have your skills. So what skills we're going to go over. And then also the names of the videos to watch, which you will find in the content for the book on the Course Point Plus. So those are the videos to watch. And then here's your assignment. So you have an assignment. I've hyperlinked the documents that you'll need to download. So after you've completed your preparation for lab, the readings and the videos will prepare you to come straight into lab ready to practice. You will complete an active learning template, which you'll find linked here, but you can also access those on your ATI website. But they're here for just simpler to simplify everything. So you'll click that. It'll open up in a PDF. You can download that and type right into it. When you're finished, you download these 2 documents, download them to your computer, fill them out completely. And in here, I've linked the assignment. So you go here, and this is where you can upload your assignment. So you'll upload those 2 documents. These are due the midnight before your lab. So you guys are all spread out throughout the entire week with your labs. So anything assigned for lab is due at 11:59 the night before your lab. So that's all there. So going back out to modules, I'll go through. They are all not filled out. I will publish them as I got them completed, but they'll be completed within the week. You've got Lab 2, you have Lab 3, Lab 4. You have an assisted living module where you'll do that in your assisted living site. You have a nursing home rotation where you'll have an assignment. It'll be posted in Module 9. So I don't want to overwhelm you, but these are all broken down. You'll have an overview, you'll have how to prepare, and you'll have the assignment. Everything will be linked on here, so you should have the documents, you should know how to prep, and you should also know the rubrics. If there's a rubric that's attached, this will all be there. So that is how this is set up for your assignments to know what to do, when to do. You also have an assignments page as well that you can go in and see. So the ticket to lab, it looks the same. It'll have an option for you to upload your assignment. Mine's a instructor review. The grades are already entered, so you can see how much they count. For 50 points, the course will be out of 1,000 points. So each assignment, take it seriously. It is worth a lot of points. To be successful in this course, you need to come prepared. You need to do the assignments completely, and you turn them in on a timely manner. Whenever they're assigned, turn those in and get them in. And that should equal a successful experience within this course. So let me switch over to the course point. This is the book that we are using for this course. This is the Lynn Taylor's Clinical Nursing Skills. For your course content, you click Course Content. Here you will access, Ms. Schneider was in and saw you guys explain this in detail. But here is where you'll have your information on this side, the blue side. You can click in here for your Lippincott Advisor for Education. This is where you will have your care planning book. Also there is drug book. You can look up disease and conditions, signs and symptoms, definitions and results of diagnostic testing, treatments. So this is a great tool as we're going into the beginning of the semester. You may hear things that you don't understand or you're not clear on. This is a great place to come and look after class. Make a list of things to look up. Educate yourself. Be informed. Stay on top of things that you're unclear of. But as always, there's me as the course coordinator, and I have 14 awesome faculty working with me, and all of us are happy to answer any questions that you have. And you just have to ask. If you don't ask, I don't know that there's a problem. So please ask me. For your virtual simulation, you click the vSim for nursing. When you go in, you will see a list of patients. Again, yours may look a little different. This is my teacher view. But you'll go in. Our first assignment is on Miss Edith Jacobson. Open up her simulation. So as you're going through it, it gives you a patient introduction. It gives you an SBAR report. So what her situation is, the background, what assessments have been made up to this point, and then the recommendation. So this gives you a quick picture into her situation. Here you have any of the readings from the skills book that can help you. It's not necessary that you read this page for page because there's a lot in this, and we will cover these as we go, but they may not be covered just yet. This may be a learning opportunity to learn before you come into the lab. But you can click on this, and this is hyperlinked straight to the section in your book, which is really awesome and a very handy tool. So as you're reading through there, just graze through there, get a good idea on what wound healing may look like or how to prevent Ms. Jacobson from falls. Diseases and conditions. If you don't know what osteoporosis is, you click the little green stethoscope, it takes you right to that. And also pharmacology. I know you guys are in pharmacology this semester, next semester, so you may not know these medications, but go hit the little green link. It will take you straight into the drug book. And you can educate yourself before you get it. So before you get the information in pharmacology. So this is all, helping your experience, helping you learn. Okay. And then here's assessment tool. So as you go through these 6 steps, you'll notice that I've got a sign for you to do the suggested reading, do your pre-simulation quiz, go into your virtual simulation, complete the virtual simulation. All you do is click that, launch your simulation. And as you go through it, I attempted it, and it shows you my attempt score. I was just clicking through quickly, and I made a 9. But the minimum score that for this assignment will be 80. So as you go through, It gives you helpful tips, and each thing that you do correctly, you get points. So for this assignment for Edith Jacobson, your minimum score will be an 80. And that's all, it's all spelled out and explained to you in the module. I'm going to end this simulation. Let's see. I have to go to the patient, excuse me. So go to the patient. I'm going to go ahead and X out of there. This is what it looks like. So as I go in, I'm going to wash my hands.
I'll wash my hands.
I'll get a point for that. She goes through it. You'll identify the patient. And then when you're finished, you'll go to patient handoff. Do I want to end scenario? Yes. And I got a score of 3%. So it will tell you things that you did well and things that you need to work on. So you are to repeat this, so hit the retry button until you have gotten a score of 80 or better. Once you're finished with the simulation, you'll go to post-simulation quiz, and then there's a documentation assignment. Go and download the assignment. There's 4 or 5 questions that you'll download. Type those in a document and upload them onto the assignment in Canvas. Do not do this in DocuCare. Download the assignment, answer the questions, and then when you're finished, you'll go back in to assignments, virtual simulation, and there will be a place for you to download the document assignment, answer the questions, and upload it on Canvas. Do not do that in DocuCare. Do it in this assignment. And that's where you'll receive your points, that you've gotten a minimum score of 80 and that you've downloaded, written in the, answered the questions, and then uploaded it here. So I think that's all I need to say to get you guys started. Again, we're looking forward to our semester, adding in some virtual simulation, hands-on skills, simulation, and just being in the clinical setting, teaching you how to take care of patients and giving excellent care. If you have any questions before we get started, my name is Brooke Lakin, and my page is right here. I've got a little bit of information about myself. Here is my email, and I also include my cell phone number. So if you have an emergency going into the first week of clinicals or a lab or anything like that, any kind of emergency, it is okay to use my cell phone for emergencies. Text message is fine. I'd prefer if it's something that I need to know about quickly, just call me, and then we'll correspond with email. So again, use my cell if it's an emergency. My email is the best way to contact me. And I am so excited to start this semester. But again, I just want you to be aware, your first assignment is virtual simulation, and it is due August the 30th. So be working on that. Don't wait till the last minute. And that will get you started in on how to use our vSim. So I look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions, again, please let me know. And we are going to have an awesome year.